Hi, what's up guys? GCROCK here and welcome to another video. Today I want to go over what I believe to be the best modifiers in Season 2 on the Division 2. So the point blank seasonal modifier season. I'm going to be going over these modifiers, how they work. What we're going to do is then put a combination together and show you some gameplay with them as well. Like, the reason we're doing this video really is because I see a lot of confusion around modifiers. We've done a full-on guide, we spoke about them a lot over the last few days, and this is kind of like to just top that off, that form of content off, before we move on and we piece together loads of cool builds and play with these. So if you don't want to see like the full guide to this modifier seasonal modifier system, I will link that at the top of the video description. You can go and check that out. But today I'm going to be just discussing the best ones. Now I'm going to start with the active modifiers. You get 3 of them throughout your seasonal journey. There's All Out, Prime Time, and Reversal. Now there's 2 of these that I really like. All Out's probably my favorite, and when you activate this, you have 10 seconds to eliminate an enemy in any range zone. Once you do that, the zone that enemy was killed in will now count for the full range spectrum. So if I get a close range kill, that close range will be for the full spectrum then. It'll be close range even if I'm at medium, even if I'm at long range. And the same with us to do medium or long range. It'll be the full spectrum for them. I really like that and like to take advantage of that. Reversal is another one that I like. With this, you swap the damage bonuses and equip passive modifiers between short and long ranges for a limited time, increasing each zone's amplified damage bonus by 25%. Real good as well. So the total duration can be extended as well for each headshot within the 2 distances, up to a maximum of 100% of its initial duration. Basically, if I hit this, when I'm at short range, I'm going to be hitting long range, and I'll have my long range passive modifiers. If I hit this, I'm at long range will be short range. It basically switches them. It does what it says on the tin. In terms of passive modifiers, we've got quite a lot. We've got 12 to choose from once we've unlocked all these. There's 3 short, 3 medium, 3 long, and 3 multi-zone. You can select whatever you want, except for one rule. Multi-zone, you can only select 1. So I could go 3 short if I want, 3 medium, 3 long. I can't go 3 multi-zone. I can only pick one of them and then mix and match with whatever else that I want. So my favorite passive modifiers so far, we'll start with the short range ones. I'm going to start with Impatient. With this, the rate of fire and reload time are increased by 30% at short range, but the standard magazine size is reduced by 50%, so there is like a cost to this buff, but the buff is so good, the magazine really doesn't matter, especially if you're using a gun with a high mag, like a St. Elmo's or an LMG. This works very, very well, so we're actually going to throw that on. We will be using this one on this gameplay. Liability, this one read well to begin with. Deal 30% more damage to armored enemies within short range. So I thought every veteran and elite enemy were classed as armored enemies, like damage to armor. It's not that. It means like armored enemies in terms of chungers, tanks, I'm guessing warhounds, Johnny Fives, enemies with armor maybe. I'm not even sure warhounds, Johnny Fives count. Basically, I believe the enemy has to have armor on them, like a chunga or something. So that's not as good now. It probably is very good for certain missions. Like, it's 30% more damage. You can rinse through them. But I'm not going to put that on for this run. I just want to give that a honorable mention though. Retribution is another good one. Shooting enemies inside medium range builds up to 100 stacks. For every stack you gain 0.5% critical hit chance. You lose 1 stack for every bullet fired after reaching 100 stacks though. You still be building that up though. So it's a great way to get some critical hit chance on the build, allowing you to maybe drop the critical hit chance on a build to then invest further into whatever else you want to invest into. It is a good one. We won't be using it today though. Quicken is another great modifier. So every critical hit on an enemy within medium range is going to reduce active skill cooldowns by 3%. We're going to be using this today. I'll actually switch it over and throw that on. We'll show you how good that is with like the Revive Hive or the DPS build. It's insane. Then I'd go with the next good one that I like is By the Teeth. So long range. With this, each shot to an enemy's body is going to increase damage up to 2.5 times, and the multiplier grows by 0.5 with each shot, and any registered headshot's going to reset it. So basically at long range, aim for body shots and you're going to increase your damage drastically. It's very, very good. But if you hit a head, or if you shoot an enemy outside of long range, it's going to reset that damage bonus. So you've got to stay at long range. You've got to keep on hitting the body shots. to keep that damage buff. And then Tapper is another one that I really like. Again, it's a long range modifier. Headshot damage is increased by 150%, but body shots deal greatly reduced damage at long range. It's practically nothing. So at long range, you've got to hit heads, but the damage is insane. You get an extra 150% headshot damage on that. I can't wait to make some builds around this and have headshot damage on the build to see what actually happens. It's going to be incredible. We are not going to use that for this run though, because I want to use a multi-zone one, but I do. This is like a top tier modifier. It really is. It does have its drawbacks as well though. We're actually going to throw on the active modifier all out, and if I was to say activate this on a long range kill, so every range spectrum was going to be long range then, and I had active the Tapper with that, that means that I've got to hit heads, otherwise I'm not going to do no damage. And because I've activated all out and everything's long range, I can't change my range. I can't go to medium or low, so I've got to hit heads. Say a drone spawns in or a warhound that has no head, I'm screwed. It's happened a few times, and you got to think like that with these modifiers. They can put yourself, you can put yourself into weird situations. We're not going to use that for this run though. With the multi-zone, I don't really like any of them apart from persistence. This is very, very good. We're going to run this in this gameplay now. For this, depending on the range that you get your kill, if it's short range, you get 20% movement speed, medium range, 30% accuracy, long range, 20% reload speed. We're going to be focusing on the short range here combat. We're going to be trying to get that 20% movement speed proccing all the time, which is going to enable us to push and just push fast, like having a lady death at all times. So that's everything that I like. I think they're the best modifiers that I've mentioned in this video for this season. I'm sure other ones could be good as well, but for me, that's initially what I'm looking at. I'm going to be working around. I'm going to be making builds around these and sharing them all with you. And as this season goes, we'll see my thoughts change. But if I share this with you today, so you can see what I'm currently looking at and what combination I'm currently starting with, and will advance as the season goes. Do let me know down in the video comments what you like, what builds you're using, and the sort of combinations you're using as well, because it'd be interesting to hear. The build we're gonna run with for this gameplay, I want more survivability. I've been playing a lot, and some of my videos have been saying let's get more survivability on the build. So I'm gonna go my blue striker build, I think, for now. This is a memento backpack. We got crits on the build. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 blue cores. We've got only 2 red cores. I don't know how this is gonna go actually. We're gonna give it a go though. Let's take that busy little bee off. I don't know why I've got that on there. Let's throw on the Saint Elmo's, I think. Or should we try something really different? Should we? What about something like people have been saying try the Pestilence. Should we go crazy? Should we go and get the Pestilence out of the stash? Like this should be mad, but it's a big mag size, which is gonna work well, right? I know I've got the Pestilence in here. Let's give it a go. So many people in my live stream said use this, and I didn't. So it's got damage to armor on it, so it's not the best, but it'll do. We'll throw the Pestilence on. And a secondary, you just want a quick stacker. The ACS 12 should do that. Or lefty. 10 mag. Yeah, we'll go ACS 12. We've got a stacker. And let's do a mission. The beautiful thing with the priority objectives now is that it can randomly select missions for you, even strongholds. So we're going to use this to select what mission we do today. Let's decrypt the stronghold. Please don't be the zoo. Got food to cook. Oh, there we go. District Union Arena. A nice short stronghold. So that's where we're going to go. We will put it on heroic as well. So let's set that to heroic. We're not legendary ready yet. We will soon. We got the Pesty on there. We're ready. Let's go. Heroic stronghold solo. A survivable build, I want to say. Let's see how this works. Hopefully okay.
Get in there and hunt them down. Every last
good damage. I just shot you there, right? We want to try and get the proc the T on that. and get the short range spectrum on the go. Everything's going to be short range now, no matter what range they're at. Look at our fire rate. So that's what that active modifier does. We'll have the increased reload speed as well. Right. They're just hiding behind cover and a shield, which seriously to push these a little bit.
Vital signs critical.
Survivability is good. Like, be gone. Thank you. So there's a 20% increase in reload speed at close range. So when we proc that close range, we've got that movement speed buff. Look at that go. And we might run out of it now, though. Oh, no, we're good. And every kill that we get will increase the length of us being at short range. It's now switched, though. Loving this buff of the movement speed after every kill. Guess I can't use the LMG with this shield. That's fine, though. That's what messed me up before. Oh, the Pesty's insane. Okay, we should be cooled down on our all-in-one. I hope. I just died trying to do that. I'm stupid. Don't be stupid. Pick better times. I didn't even have it active. It just came back though, I noticed. Right, so he's going to be close. Just trying to get this buff active. There we go. Close range spectrum now. Across the board, even at long range. And then what I should do in a minute though, actually, is get my revive hive back with medium range crits. That's what we'll do in a second. I'll show you how that works. They just hate it when they just hide behind cover constantly. Yes, it's the LMG making suppressed. Okay. I'm gonna guess some medium range crits now. I will get that revive hive back right away. Should reload it sooner. I'm not getting any crits, so that's the problem here. So this build mustn't be set up for... Oh, there we go. Well, that's close range, though. Okay, that's fine. If I can get medium range and get some crits, we'd have the revive hive back already. I'm not going to worry about that quicken mod for now. We're going to proc this.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Proc all out. Oh boy. I thought I'd have him. I just... Okay. I need to remember I'm not running a red DPS build. That was very lucky. We got a revive fight back. We probably just cancelled out. Yeah, we have. Let's show you this high thing now then. So medium range, get some crits. I'll bring that ticket down. We'll get a revive hive back real quick.
Circuit breaker detected.
probably got too many blues on this build. But not bad considering, right? Oh, it's a long reload when we're not at close range. Right, let's get... Try and kill someone at medium range. I want to try and... Ah, no, it's okay. We'll go close range again.
Can't move from here.
Have to not die. You're probably going to need a hit and ammo restock. Oh, well. We've missed it, I think. Might have been back there. We're okay. 500 rounds. I reckon the shotgun will be quite OP, though. We'll just go around hitting people with a shotgun. Let's try that. A close range. Look at it. With the reload speed as well. And then try and get the memento procs going. Spawn coming in. Oh. Wasn't nice, was it? Again, I love that movement speed. Feel like I've chose a terrible build for this, but then I think that that's showing just how good these mods can be, though, because it's tearing through the ads.
Vital signs critical.
That's lucky.
We're set up in the mall. They're not getting through here. Don't die, motherfucker. Not a chance.
Right, I'm gonna switch the weapon. I'm not really. I'm not an LMG user. The fire rate on that is insane. I want to just. I need a bit. It's a quick reload, but I want a quicker reload. I want a run and gun. The LMG is not really a run and gun. Let's get the Elmos on to finish this off. We got ammo. We're good. Trying to get close range. Oh, he's got a 40% damage reduction because of the stellite coating. But that's fine. We'll fight through that.
Hello? Fuck. Everybody get
The rate of fire on our Elmos.
Serious.
just expect enemies in here because they're legendary. I just can't wait to start piecing together some builds, like survivability builds, but then really stacking in the damage some other way. Alright, we've got to deal with the truck. Much better since I took the pestilence off. I'm gonna have to practice more with that. I don't think pesty suits my playstyle, especially when I'm trying to run a gun.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
Did I not hit that?
Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Listen up.
Did we do that too quick?
Devils in our house,
No. Sometimes that door closes on you.
You hear me?
You gotta wipe. Oof. These will all shock us if we let them shoot us at long range. So we need to get close to these. Or break line of sight. Right, let's get the... all out proc for close range.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
Oh, this build's real good since I thrown the Elmos on, by the way. Oh, I think you can tell. I can maybe get up to 1 million crits with... look, over 1 million crit there. Oh, we might want to let our all-out run out. He's got Stellite coating at medium range. He's an elite named. Could be a little bit of a pain.
Serious trauma detected.
But we'll be fine. Once it runs out, there we go. There we have it. That's fun.
Taking out the hyena leadership leaves the faction in disarray.
So there you go. Hopefully I've kind of shown you why I like the ones that I selected there. It wasn't that great at the start of the pesty, but when we switched to the Elmos, I felt like we absolutely annihilated the rest of it. This is kind of like the last set of videos this weekend before we really get stuck into builds and start fairy crafting some builds along with these modifiers with them in mind to see what we can come up with. I've already got something in mind that we tried in the 41-hour stream that we did on season launch day, and it was very powerful, very good. So we're gonna have a play around with that, and next week expect these sort of videos to start dropping, really, builds with modifiers, and we'll test them out on all sorts of content. Again, share any ideas that you have, what modifier combinations you like, what builds you're thinking of, what you're trying out. And this is me for the rest of the season now, really. Just playing around with these modifiers on all sorts of content and seeing what sort of builds we can do and how powerful we can get. But thank you so much for watching this today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Do hit like, subscribe for more content from me if you haven't subbed already. Until next time, take care and peace out.